to do a quick video on something I've discovered called spirit science. Now, when I hear the words spirit and science together, straight away this sets off my woo detector, because we're obviously talking about something a bit crazy and a bit kooky here, and sure enough, that's what we've got. I found 2 Facebook pages on the subject, and 1 actual website, so I have a bit of a read of those. I've got all is one, all is love, all is light, we are all expressions of the Creator, capital C. This interconnectivity reveals itself through the science of spirit, spelled with a capital S. Unfortunately, most science pertaining to spirituality, brackets, or anything mystical about the universe, close brackets, is deemed anomalous and is inevitably suppressed. This page is to serve as an outlet for the truth which has been hidden, which will bring one closer to truth about the universe and to self, and self is spelled with a capital S, the universe spelled with a capital U as well. I think that's important because these are obviously referring to something quite specific. They're not general references to something, they're obviously referring to things by name. This sounds like a sort of mishmash of pantheism and monotheism. We've obviously got a creator there, so we've got that, but we've got this pantheistic idea about the universe, spelt with a capital U, so being some sort of entity in itself, and of course the usual conspiracy whackery about spirit science being suppressed. So apparently there's this other sort of science which is being suppressed by these horrible mainstream science people who've said, you know, you can't promote your religion basically as science. So it's sort of coming from the same angle as young earth creationism. It's trying to imply that the mainstream science community is suppressing them. Okay, if I read on, we are entering a new age, also spelt with capitals, an age of truth, brotherhood, love, reason, creativity, peace and harmony, an age where we are no longer mere machines for the billionaires that run this planet, but instead awaken to our true inner nature and realise we are in fact more than what we've been told. Let us help others along this journey through the spreading of the vibrations of love and light, and those are spelled with capitals again. These 2 things will communicate more than words ever could. So just a lot of sort of gobbledygook there, really. Vibrations, what does that mean? We're sort of, at least they haven't said energy. That's one of those annoying words that you hear from these sort of new agey people, but we've got that new age thing going on there as well, and mysticism and all that. This is, yeah. Alright, yeah, this isn't the official page. So this is apparently just a fan page. So I had a bit of a look at the official Facebook page for this thing. What we've got: let us share new ideas about new ways of life in alignment with universal love, truth and oneness. This is an experiment in expeditious expression, though they're spelt with capitals as well, expeditious expression, into a new reality of being, double exclamation mark. A lot of gobbledygook, might be a sort of waffer of Buddhism in there. I don't know. In the description we've got, the world right now is living in critical times. Political meltdowns, global recession, revolutions speeding across the Middle East. Daily life is getting faster and faster. Time is speeding up. No, it isn't. It's going at the same speed it's always gone. And we're almost peaking. I'm supposed to say we're. But to what end result? Something big is about to happen. Something new. Perhaps just out of the reach of our normal imagination. So I'm glad you really said imagination there. This isn't real. What is it? And will this change be so strong and powerful to change our very nature and bring us into an entire new understanding of the one reality? Simple answer, yes. Long answer, well, that's what spirit science is for. So just a lot of confusion there that raises a lot more questions than it actually answers. Just a lot of weaving around using words, talking about woo. And it's very difficult to grasp a hold of anything that these people say, because they just like to sort of lead you round and round in these odd verbal circles. Okay, but I had a look then, because obviously I was keen to find out the long answer to this. I had a look at the Spirit Science website. Straight away on the homepage I'm confronted by something talking, here we've got what plants talk about. There's also something about aliens, alien technology existed on our planet. but of course the powers that be are covering it up, bastards. Stuff about the higher self and the ego, that sounds like Buddhism again. We've also got, let's just go back to the original page, we've got a quote from C.S. Lewis, who, you know, as we all know, is a Christian apologist. You know, he certainly wasn't into this kind of New Age woo. So it's a very odd choice of a person to quote. Waiting for that to load. But yeah, basically it's him saying, oh, you know, we're not just physical beings, we are souls, you know, which is just dualism or substance dualism or whatever it is. I will say I find C.S. Lewis to be one of the most overrated religious apologists ever. And yeah, this picture of Jesus, sort of manga type picture of Jesus here on the Spirit Science website. So, la-di-da-di-da, talk about enlightenment. Supermoon in Capricorn. Captain Capricorn arrives, Mercury is going retrograde, Jupiter is getting ready to move into Cancer and form a grand trine. Mercury and Venus in Cancer are helping it rain love in supersized portions in the coming days. So if you are a male Pan or a female Pandora, get ready to review the upcoming weeks handed down by Capricorn's ruler, Saturn, Lord of Rings. That's just super crazy. Right, Captain Capricorn sounds like some kind of superhero. Lord of Rings, like Lord of the Rings, so we're looking again at fiction. Lots of astrology gobbledygook about Jupiter moving into Cancer and all that kind of crap. It's very difficult to take this stuff seriously because it just clearly doesn't want to be understood. The more confusing it is, the more people are likely to submit to it. It's like the Emperor's New Clothes. I mean, to be fair to this stuff, it's not homophobic or anything raging like Christianity is. You know, they do actually accept things like transgenderism and transsexuality, but it's still nonsense. It's still complete nonsense. This is just merging monotheism with pantheism, astrology, Buddhism, all sorts of astrolosophy. Oh, I've got to have a look at what that is. Right, let's have a look. Oh, it's taking ages to load. I'm sure it's amazing though. I'm sure it's going to blow. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Astrolosophy.net universe. Still taking ages. There we go. Full moon in Capricorn. The full strawberry moon. There will be a full moon in Capricorn. The full moon in Capricorn will be a test of personal endurance and discipline balanced with a re-evaluation of your current... Oh, God. I do find astrology to be absolute nonsense. Moon in Scorpio. This is just astrology given some fancier, weirder name. Astrolosophy. No. Not interested in that. So that's just me reading that. I don't in my life encounter a huge amount of, say, Christian fundamentalism or anything like that. Partly because of the sort of circles I move in, but in those sort of circles I do, because I hang out with all these sort of bohemian people, I do encounter a fair chunk of this sort of stuff, this kind of woo. And when I share stuff on Facebook that's critical of Christianity, any sort of popular YouTube videos or anything like that, or anything from the Dawkins Foundation, I find a lot of the people who are agreeing with it and liking it actually are the same sort of people who share a lot of this New Age woo. So they're quite happy to agree with me that Christianity is false, but they do still believe in these bizarre sort of spirituality type things, which I find a bit strange. So I just thought I'd have a bit of a read through that and share some of my thoughts on that. It all sounds to me just like a lot of big clusterfuck of crazy, to be honest. Anyway, take care, goodbye.